Back in 1950s, Bayou La Batre water was filthy. You had so many catfish, hard-egged cats in that water that they would just boil because of the fish, trash, stuff that was thrown in the bayou. No one cared about dumping fuel, okay? The bayou's clean today. So there is changes already occurred.
Now the bulk of the boats are such big boats, they make 30-day trips, and a kid can't hardly do that. And also the income's not there like it used to be, so a lot of the kids coming out of school have to go find other jobs. We got some following in the footsteps, but I'd say just 10% of what it used to be.
Personally, I don't really see how the shrimp fishing, the large boats are going to continue.
Now, fuel and...
Yeah, the fuel is...
and the price of shrimp is down, along with the fuel being higher.
We're in desperate need of more launching. This little place down here that was put, there's no way the masses of people that we got coming and already here that can have good access.
A big part of our problems are regulations. Recreational fishermen look on us like we're the scourge of the sea. They don't realize that we get a lot of bad press. A lot of these people in position of power, they get up and they talk about how much we destroy, and in one night we take in the whole coast of Alabama, and that's just wrong. That's just fabrications. But they the one gets the media's ear. Then they get the legislators and they change laws, and it's really, really hurt us in areas. And then another thing is that you got Marine Police, Coast Guard, Conservation, and you don't know what's right and what's wrong. It seems like when they board you, I mean, you're at their mercy. You don't know.
Personally, I don't really see how the shrimp fishing, the large boats are going to continue. The fuel prices is $3 a gallon. They can survive, but it's not. It's going to be hard. But it gets to $4, and it has been to $4. That I just don't see no way to. They just keep operating large boats. But I do have hopes of something changing in that line. The fuel right now is taking a little bit of a drop, and I hope it's not something temporarily. I hope it'll just keep going down.
The facilities along the bayou have changed as well. And it's in a state of change right now, okay? What has happened, we had canning plants. We had 3 big canning plants, and they took up a lot of the waterfront. Then you had some small fish shops, shrimp houses. Some of them still there, very small, but it's not going to be, instant change. But we've had a new one completed. In fact, it's still in process of being completed. In between the 50s, the city built the state docks, and they had facilities down there. Now, Katrina took that out. Okay, so and you had facilities along that state dock. You had some business to go under, a lot of it because of aging. The aging on the part of the owners, aging on the part of the plants. You're going to see those being either taken out and replaced because they're waterfront, or rebuilt. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's eventually going to happen. Having this conservation law, a lot of people complain about it, but I ask the question, what if it wasn't passed? Where would the resources be?
If we don't learn from other people's mistakes, Alabama's the loser. You know, if we don't learn to manage our growth and manage the resources that the growth might be impacting, we are going to be the loser. Our children will be the loser. And these people that like to come and enjoy. In 2004, there was right at 4,000 people that actually come down and what you call charter boat fished. 400,000, not 4,000, 400,000 that chose to go to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, Dauphin Island to charter boats. It's a big industry. But if we don't have any place to launch these other people that tow their boats, that's a big industry too. Remember, out of the 2,043,000 in 04, there was only 400,000 of that, roughly 400,000, was what you call people coming from out of state. The other 1,600,000 was from right here, trips. So we impact it locally as well as from out of state.
You're going to see youngsters moving away, going into other types of wage earning activities. As far as the communities themselves, they're going to be with the what is the change that I see is there is a different perception growing about coastal fishing.
I don't see the seafood business disappearing. There's always going to be, unless they regulate us out of business, there's going to be seafood. If you're going to survive, you better diversify your business. And I think the town needs to start building on what we are. Start trying to build seafood-related businesses, restaurants, shops, and start bringing the tourist dollar in to bolster our income.
I know we need oil to produce seafood, but without food, you know, my engine don't run without food. Your engine don't run without food. You say get back to the basics. What you put in your mouth fuels your body. Whether it's corn, whether it's beef, or whether it's oysters or shrimp or crabs or fish, that fuels you. Gas will fuel your tank. These other products will fuel your body.